They love the junk.
They really tend to like the stuff that's got food coloring and more than like 10 ingredients that I can't pronounce. So it's an uphill battle.
I just love it.
The CDC has released statistics that show people in more states are larger than ever.
Over 40% of America is obese, putting almost 1 of every 2 Americans at extreme risk of heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, cancer.
Imagine
and
losing 10 years of your life because you didn't want to make a switch when you had a chance to. The information was given to you, but you couldn't see the long-term vision. You decided to say in La La Land, have a little bit of fun. And when things start to get serious now, you're wondering what happened. Okay. You set up the mic, get a little bit of serious on this one. A little bit of intro for the longer video that I'm preparing. Thinking long term. Right now, you're not willing to spend a little bit of money or spend some energy to make some changes in your lifestyle that will benefit you in the future. But let's say in like 5-10 years, you get a disease that's directly related to your eating habits or lack of exercise or something in that category. It will cost you way more than what you're not willing to spend right now. Let me explain myself. So let's say you have like little family, 2-3 kids, whatever. Now you get that disease and there's a possibility that you might not be able to see them grow up, you know, or you have a successful career. Now you have this problem. How are you gonna take care of it? It is super easy to do the small little things. When you don't think long term, saying that whatever you do right now may not catch up to you, or you don't even pay attention to it. If you take an example with the young kids today, well, I'm in my 20s too, but mindset is different. But anyways, doesn't matter. So people were drinking a lot of alcohol at college year, university years. He's drinking, having parties, having fun. He's saying that I would spend those extra years to let go of myself, go crazy, and one day I will make a switch. Once I get a good family, you know, start a successful career, whatever, I'll move on. It's just a phase. So you think whatever that you were drinking back then would not follow you? The alcohol just went through your body and that was it? It would not affect you in the long term, you know? So you're just immune to it. Is that what you're telling me? You won't have any negative impact. You were eating like a pig, drinking alcohol like it was water. Don't even know what the taste of water is anymore. And you're telling me it won't affect you in the future? Oh, really? You're saying that, oh, this person is not fun to be around because they don't drink. Yo, you don't drink at all. Or she doesn't drink. Oh, no. Oh, this guy right here, he only drinks a little bit. They're not fun to be around. I want to enjoy with some people who will drink with me. Go all night. Kill the bottle, finish it. Okay, see you in 10 years. It's the same type of people who would say that you only get to live once, so do whatever you want to do. You can go out today for a little walk and a drunk driver just hits you and it's over for you. You see them use those type of examples often, right? But why worry about something that you cannot control? You're not the one driving a car. Why would you worry about it? You go about your business. You do the best with what you can control. Whatever that's outside your situation, outside your control, you don't pay attention to it. Okay, that's saying not pay attention to it, but you cannot control it, so why stress about it? So they give themselves those small excuses to have short-term pleasure. Or I can die any day. Of course you can die any day. Of course I can die any day, but I don't think like that. It's people who don't think long-term, they don't think far. So I do the best with what I can control right now, making decisions that will bring me closer to a better future. The reason why I do it is because I actually enjoy it. Since I was a kid, I wanted to learn everything about the human body. Literally. Even back in school, indoctrination system, biology was my favorite subject, you know. And later on, I just started making research on my own. But it's one of the best ways to do it anyways. So, like, I wanted to learn everything about the human body, right? And it's It's a journey. Go along with it. And I try different experiments on myself. When I say experiment, I'm not talking about anything crazy like trying to like cut myself and put something in my body. I'm just, trying different things out. Like I said in one of my videos, when I tried the vegan diet, right? Lifestyle, if you want to call it that. I heard so many arguments about it. So positive and negative. I read many things. So I decided to try for myself. I want to see the benefits, right? Is it good or bad? So I tried it, and for me, it wasn't good. So I dropped it, And along the journey, I take notes. It is mental notes, or I actually take notes and say, okay, I tried this thing, and this is what I noticed. Throughout the day, I felt that way. In the morning, or maybe my stomach was like this, or my head, or mental clarity, whatever. So take notes along the way. So you take what works and you give up what doesn't. And everybody body's different. So you have to try things for yourself. Just because something might work for me doesn't mean that it will be the same for you. So you cannot just take everything. You have to try. I know some people who are vegan and they're really built like machines. I also know some people who are vegan, they're really struggling right now. They just lie to themselves, saying that they're healthy, but they're really not. You see what I mean? So don't attach yourself to an idea, give up everything to defend that idea, and neglect the fact that that same thing that you're defending is killing you. You have to be ready to make paradigm shifts. Just because something is working for a group of people doesn't mean it will be the same for you, because your body is different. So you have to learn what works for your body. This video is just an introduction to a longer one that I'm preparing. I usually do that once in a while. Just give you a little bit of preview, then I drop a longer one. So it's just like that. And for me, it's about making changes that would transform my body into a machine. I can wake up in the morning and then just crush it the entire day without eating nothing, just drinking water, right? I know there's a lot of people, I'm not saying this to flex, to boast, whatever, but I know there's a lot of people who cannot do that. In the morning, they have to eat something. At lunch, they have to eat something. Otherwise, they can't function. I used to be like that too at one point. Because the body is so fantastic. It adapts. Like the human body is just, it's amazing. The things that it can do is crazy. That's why I love experimenting on myself, just trying different things out. It's nice, it's beautiful, I love it. So for me, I want to crush it. Let's say you cannot work more than 5 hours of physical work. But if you change this little thing in your diet, change this little thing in your lifestyle, it will bring you to different levels, because now you'll be able to work longer hours. And imagine what you can do with 2 or 3 extra hours every day. The compound effect, you multiply that, you add it, you multiply it, right? So 2-3 hours every day, bring that to like 5-6 months. What would that be? What can you create with that? Considering that you use those hours wisely, right? You do something productive with it. You see? So you'll be to work and long hours, achieve more, because your body's built like a tank. So that's the reason why I do it, because I enjoy it and I want to crush it. And if I find something that will benefit others, I'll share with them, because I want to see them crush too. But your body's different. A lot of things might work with you, but there's maybe like 1 or 2 things that you might need to adjust, because your body needs something that's something specific about your body, and you need to understand that. So you also need to experiment a little bit with your body to find out. Take notes, not just do something and be like a zombie throughout the journey. Let's say if you want to try this thing for like 1 week or 2 weeks, take notes along the way. That's how you see, what works or what doesn't. And sometimes you will let yourself go. I'm not saying it's okay to let yourself go, but sometimes you will let yourself go. What I mean by that is this. So let's say you've been going crazy with this routine, with this lifestyle, with this diet, whatever you want to call it. Then one day you see this treat or this donut mixed with something, or just any crazy thing you can imagine. Most of these American fast food is something crazy that comes to you, Just imagine that. You have a little taste of it. there's some people say do it in moderation. Oh, you can have this beautiful diet and this routine that you follow, but once in a while, you deserve a little bit of treat. I don't agree with that philosophy. Health is something that you should take seriously. There's nothing in moderation when it comes to it. You should take it very seriously. So I'm not saying it's okay to have cheat days, but you're going to have cheat days. Not everybody, but most people are going to have cheat days. I myself, sometimes I get cheat days. Am I proud of myself? Am I saying myself it's okay, whatever I deserve it? No. It's not okay. It's like saying drinking or eating poison in moderation. Since when? Since when? It doesn't make sense. But I know it's going to happen. But obviously don't beat yourself over it, you know? But I don't agree with that crowd saying it's okay to do in moderation or whatever. Like, no. Your health is something that you should take seriously, very seriously. Not just an excuse to have a short-term pleasure. Have this little drink or eat this thing. It's a short-term pleasure. It's just an excuse. But that's the way it is, though. So you gotta ask yourself, is it okay to eat or drink poison in moderation? Because that's what you see, it is. Because a lot of food are poison. It disguised as this sugary, sweet, and look delicious and crusty or soft or anything you can imagine. Bunch of carbohydrates and sugar, spiking your insulin levels, but it's poison. So why should it be okay to have it in moderation? It should not be part of your system. If it wasn't around you, you wouldn't be eating it, you wouldn't be drinking it. So how come when it's around you, it's okay to have it in moderation? So ask yourself again, is it okay to eat or drink poison in moderation? If that just went over your head, maybe you gotta watch the whole video again. Anyways, I'm out.
Fool me once, shame on you, fool me, and no second time. Nah, deceive me once, you done for life. Nah, fool me once, shame on you. Nah, deceive me once, you done for life. Nah.